Hello fellow woodworkers and welcome to this week's little bonus edition of the Garage Workshop. My normal video will be going out tomorrow as usual, but I just wanted to give you a little update on my shopping trip to Lidl today. Roll the intro. Okay, it's Sunday, so that can only mean one thing. Of course, it is the Parkside Middle of Lidl DIY tool haul, which is in Lidl this week. And as you can see, I've got myself a few items that I'm going to talk with you. Today is Sunday the 23rd of January, and everything you're going to see now should, fingers crossed, be in stores for you to buy this week as they only came out today. And the reason why I've decided to do this little tool haul is this week, Lidl have got some really unusual things and very different things in their Middle of Lidl than they usually have. So let's have a look at them all. Okay, so the first one is this, which is a Parkside glue bottle. I've never seen this in Lidl before, and to be honest, when I looked at it, I thought, is this actually going to be any good? It's got two tops on it. It's got a flat side, as you can see here from, hopefully you can see that from the picture. It's got a flat side, but it says it's used for putting glue, filling glue into groove. So in the example here, it's got like a biscuit joiner or a mitered slot. And here it's got a roller which attaches to the end, which you can use for spreading wide surfaces. I haven't opened it yet, but I think it was £3.99 or £4.99. I just thought, you know what, I'm always getting my glue everywhere. So let's have a look and see what it's like. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it's going to be quite good. Ooh, it's actually, I didn't realise that actually comes filled up with wood glue as well, which is a bit of an added bonus. So there's the flat end and the opener on the top. And as you can see, I'm not sure if you can see that, but there's a slot that goes up the middle, and then it looks like it fills a little reservoir on the inside here. Hopefully you can see that. And then it pushes it out, forces it out through the end. So that should help, hopefully, with a bit of, you know, push out or glue overspill. Let me just put that back in. It's quite a tight fit. It's actually in the shape of a domino as well. Dominoes are going to feature. And the next bit with it is just a little roller, which looks pretty good. I'm not sure if it's going to be any good, to be honest with you, but I'm going to give it a go. And like I said, it was only £4.99, I think, so well worth a look. So that is the first of my tools for this week, which is a Parkside glue spreader. Now, I did say Dominoes or Biscuits are going to feature in this video, and the second one is this, a pack of jointing biscuits. Now, I have a biscuit joiner. I don't know if any of you have. I've got the Erbauer one, which at the time I bought it, I think I mentioned this in a previous tool video. If I have, I'll put the link up here. I'm pretty sure I have, but I've got a biscuit joiner which I bought because I was making some radiator covers at home, which was one of my first woodworking projects before I even had a channel. And I bought a whole selection of mixed biscuit joiners and went with it, you know, the little biscuits, and it was really expensive. I couldn't get over how expensive it was. And I watch a lot of YouTube woodworking channels. I'm sure a lot of you do, and I've seen a lot of people make their own and spend time sanding them, and I much prefer to buy them, but I would prefer to buy them at a much more cost-effective rate. And this little box that I got today from Lidl, there's 125 pieces in it. It was £4.99, which seems like a lot, but actually biscuits are quite expensive, and the packs I've bought before have been mixed packs with 10mm, 15mm, 20mm. I don't really tend to use anything other than the 20mm, which is what these ones are. This set, they come in 3 sets. There was a 15mm, there was this one, which is the 20mm, and there was a larger one at 23mm. Wasn't quite sure about that. I don't know if any of you can put in the comments whether you've got a biscuit joiner that does anything bigger than 20, but my Erbauer model will only go up to 20. That's the biggest size biscuit it will do. And I've used a lot of them. So in the original set I bought, the mix set, it's mainly all now 10 and 15s because I've used all of the 20s. So let's have a look at what they look like inside. So in a nice pack, which is rather convenient. Yeah, pretty standard. Quite interesting. They do have the little Parkside logo on them. Hopefully you can see that, which I think is pretty cool. But yeah, they look pretty good. Actually, look a bit more precision cut than mine. The ones that I bought before, it was a mixed pack. I just bought it in Wicks. I just picked it up off the shelf in Wicks. But the ones that I've got before, although it says they're 25 and there's a sort of ridged out, they're not very good, my ones, and I've actually had to sand a couple of them before I've used them. But that pack looks pretty good, and 125 pieces for that amount of money, not too bad. The other thing is they weren't all in this packet size. I should have pointed that out. If you had got the 15mm, I think you got 150, whereas this one, there is 125 pieces in the set. But as I said, I think in the and there's the information side. I think in the 15mm there was definitely more than 125. So that's my second tool. The third one, and this is the problem with Lidl, isn't it, and Aldi, when you go in and you see all these things, you think, oh, do I actually need one of those? Well, of course you probably never do need those things, and quite often I buy things that I won't need, thinking that I will, but also I bought things thinking one day I'll use that, and then when I've come to do a job and I've needed it, I thought, oh, I've got one of those. So that's why it's always good to pick up things you think you might need. And one of the things that I would have used in one of my previous projects, and actually ended up just using an oversized drill bit, is a set of these micro drill bits. Now, they do these in a range of sizes, and I picked the smallest set here. It's a 10-pack set, and there are 10 pieces in it, and the smallest one is 0.3 millimeters, and it goes all the way up to 2 millimeters. Now, there have been times when I thought, oh, you know, I could really do, and I've used a Bradle, or I haven't had a small enough drill bit. So I thought, oh, I'll just get those. And I've opted for the really small ones. I think these were actually quite expensive. I want to say these were $3.99. I will put the prices of all of these products on the screen for you to see, but I think I'm going to say these were $3.99, and they are tiny. Look at those. Absolutely tiny, tiny little drill bits. Let me see if I can get into the box, which might be a bit difficult. And there they are in the little carry case. Now, hopefully, so I have got a new GoPro and I'm just learning how to use it. So hopefully you can see those. Really, really small. And I know they're going to come in handy. I can already think, actually, I should have got the slightly bigger set. There's 10 pieces in there, which makes them about, well, makes them 39. If it's $3.99, I think it makes them 39p each. They look pretty strong. It says on the box, it says for printed circuit boards, glass, plastic and acrylic glass. So hopefully, obviously not going to use it a lot for woodwork, but I don't just do things in woodwork. So hopefully they'll come in pretty good, pretty handy. And I think I might go back actually and get the slightly bigger set, because this was the smallest set. I think they had a set that went up to 5mm and obviously started bigger than this one. So the micro drill bit set is the next item. One more item to show you from this haul, and that's this. Now, I don't need another toolbox, I know that, but this I absolutely loved, and I just thought it was in a really, really different style and different size to anything I've got before. If you go into Lidl this week, they've got a range of different toolboxes for different sizes, but I just really like this one, this Parkside organiser. It's 45 centimetres long, 15 centimetres high or wide, and 9 centimetres deep. It's just a really, really nice organiser. It's got a nice clap. It's got a nice clip system. Good handle at the top, which goes actually inside, and obviously it's branded Parkside on the top. And then inside it's got individual drawers. And the thing I like about these drawers, the reason I bought it is, they're a lot sort of longer. So quite often you find with toolboxes, you go to put something in and it'll be too long. And of course, the other thing is you can take all of these out. So make the size, then make the holes or the gaps as big as you want. So it gives you a little bit of flexibility. It's not brilliantly made, I'm not gonna lie, you know, it does move a bit, but the good thing is it's not rigid, soft, hard plastic. It's not rigid, hard plastic, sorry, it's quite soft. and quite flexible, which is actually quite a good thing. So I picked it up. I'm not quite sure how much it was. I want to say again, it was probably $4.99. And as I say, they had them in lots of different sizes. But I just thought this was quite nice, actually. And I already know a lot of things that I'm going to put in this to get it filled up. So, Parkside Toolbox. So that's the end of this little mini bonus video on my Parkside tool haul today. I hope you enjoyed it. If this is your first time at the Garage Workshop, please subscribe and don't forget to like and comment. If you're a regular viewer, thank you so much, and thank you for all the support and the comments. Please keep them going. I read everything that you put in there and I try and respond to everything I can. As usual, there is a video that will drop tomorrow on Monday. And I've got a slightly different thing going on at the moment. It's my first project, which hasn't exactly gone to plan. It's in 2 parts. And in between that is another tool haul, which is on an electronic stapler. Trust me, you don't want to miss it, because that tool haul was also a complete disaster, which luckily I rectified at the end. I hope you have a fantastic week. See you next week, woodworkers. Bye-bye.